Hey, welcome to the Claudia Drug Show. I'm a pigeon. Our topic tonight, woman to woman. Why do we hate on each other? Ladies, we got to get it together. Enough with the hate. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. You're listening to Sirius 106 XM 149. My friends, my fellow sisters, ladies, and I use the term loosely. Why do we hate on each other? What's going on? Anybody have any experiences with they like to share with being hated on? Or
definitely, I just walked into this is Tina here, and I just went to a party to celebrate a friend of mine who also released a book. Mm-hmm. And as soon as me and my girlfriend walked into the room, I expected to be a lot of camaraderie, friends, like all celebrating. And I walked in, and the air was just thick. Like, I could just feel everyone staring, like, who's that? And it was just so uncomfortable. And I was like, and it was just all black women. And they were just all just hating, just like low-key.
What do you think it was about? Did you have a hot out? Did you look hot? You had a hot outfit?
I'm always hot.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm always smoking.
No, pardon me. I just think that I didn't know a lot of women there.
So you felt the vibe, the
yes,
tension?
I think that it was just because I didn't know them, they didn't know me. And they're like, who is this chick? Instead of wanting to find out more about me, just instantly coming up with their own opinions and just negativity, I feel. It's just,
It's unfortunate that it's a group of sisters, too, because that's kind of where you would hope to have some kind of, sisterhood.
It took me by surprise because I didn't understand it.
How'd you do it? What'd you do? Just...
me and my girlfriend, we went to the back. Like, I was scared to sit down. I'm not scared, but I just felt uncomfortable, Like, I wanted to walk in and just be all good, but it was very uncomfortable.
You need about 3 more black girls with you, huh?
Anybody else? Shelly, I know in the video world, there's probably a lot of that going on.
Video world. Dude, I had women hating on me since I've been 16.
Since out the womb, just since out the womb.
And I looked like crazy. I looked like Steve Urkel's sister. So I'm like, it wasn't because I was pretty.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. All I know is I remember the first day that I moved into the group home. I was 16 years old.
They were haters in the group home?
No, I'm sorry. I was 15 years old. Yes, no. I seriously got my hair blow dry for the first time ever. Like, never had my hair blow dried. It was all pretty and long. And I was like, yeah, look at me. And all the girls I grew up with, they were all black and Hispanic. Never grew up around girls like that. Always grew up around white people. And I went to sleep, and they freaking put whipped cream on my hands, tickled my nose with the feather. I smashed my face. They dumped a bucket of water on my head.
Damn.
I was like devastated because I was like obsessed with my hair at that moment. And they just hated me.
That's just good sisterly love, though.
That's
we did that in our house on a daily.
That was inducting you into the
Hater Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Portia Coleman?
Yeah, I think, of course, in the game, it's a lot worse. You'll go to a casting, and especially like in like the dance world, like the music world. Like, I'll go to a lot of auditions, and not all girls are singers that are dancers and vice versa. So I'll go in, and girls are like, oh, okay, yeah, so you're here. What, you think you're going to just get the job because you sing or something like
Pretty
that?
much, yes.
And it's like, well, and I don't walk in nowhere thinking I'm just going to book something. I'm real traditional when it comes to work. Like, I feel if I need the job, I'm going to audition and go through the process like everybody else. So, when you go in there and really want to do a good job and you get people hating on you because you're going to go in there and do what you're naturally born to do, it's just hard. It hurts, in your job. So, but I know you go through the same thing.
Yeah, I do.
Miss Number One.
Well, but we'll get to mine later. Flora?
Ours are petty in comparison.
All right. Well, nobody hates me.
Yeah, right.
No, I mean, I get hated on a lot. I mean, especially I think I get picked on a lot because of my hair. Get hated on a lot for that.
They put their fingers through it.
Like, well, for the people that don't know what your hair looks like, what do you mean?
Pulled all the
Biracial.
time. Well, yeah, I'm biracial, yeah, but I have long hair, I guess, which is not indicative of black women. But when they say
and Flora really does have nice,
really
long, thick hair.
Yeah.
So why don't you ever wear it down?
Because I don't like getting, because of how I grew up. My hair is constantly pulled all the time, and leaving it down, for me, I feel like I'm leaving myself vulnerable to attacks.
Make you too beautiful, and people will harass you with your hair.
Yes, so I pull it back to,
trust me, I feel you.
Yes, I pull it back to make myself uglier and less attractive and appealing.
Our number is 877-2-106-106. We love to hear from the ladies tonight and the fellas. I mean, if you experience it, you see it happening, you maybe have sisters, they get attacked. When I was growing up, my mom's white, dad's black. I was fine. I was a total geek until, like 11th grade. I started to get ass, started to get little curves and stuff, and I started to get attention, and I feel like all of a sudden I went from having a million friends to having a whole crew of girls that didn't like me. And I never really thought they were jealous of me or anything. I had no idea. My mother doesn't really understand the whole, I think with sisters, it's extra too. Yeah. And I hate that it is. But she thought I was a troublemaker. So girls would come to school with scissors and
your mom thought you were a troublemaker?
Yeah, she just thought, oh, it must be your mouth. I'm like, Mom, my mouth? Are you serious?
Wow.
But and what about in the family? Like, biracial, of course. My black side, a couple of my relatives were really negative to my brother and myself when I was younger. And I remember my aunt saying, I remember staring at like an Ebony magazine and looking at this beautiful bride, and I would just say, oh, she's so pretty. And my aunt would come behind me and say, well, maybe you'll get cute one day once you get some color.
Right.
She now has vitiligo, and she has all
there you go.
But I'm just saying, like, why do we do that to each other? I mean, even family members, older women, your niece, it's people that are close to you, your friends. You secretly want them to fail. You don't want to hear them in a happy relationship. You kind of, well, he gonna mess up one day. Why do we do that? What is it about our DNA? Is it thing that's more for women? I don't really see men doing it. They do it too, but I feel like with us, it's so extra.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's very, I don't know. It breaks my heart sometimes.
I don't think it's with fellas as much. I mean, look at the song. It ain't no fun unless the homies can have none. I'm just saying, sharing is caring, I think, when it comes to them. Unless it is money. I think when it comes to men and money, and let's say athleticism, then that's a little different because they want to be number one on the roster. They want to be number one here. Right. But when it comes to women, we're more hating on each other about stuff that doesn't even matter to a lot of people. Like, oh, look at her weave. Her weave is better. Oh, wait a minute. Look at her legs. And it's stuff that's like so simple. But to us, it's a really big deal.
It's sad because, okay, I think a lot of it comes down to mating and nature, okay, and competition. And, you know, we want to have the alpha male in our life. So, they say, we heard on an earlier show, H. Reed said that we're all competing for 5% of the 5% of the men.
Right.
All the women want the top 5%.
Right.
So I feel like maybe we don't think there's enough to go around.
Right.
I mean, but there are. There's plenty of. Well, no, there isn't. I guess I'm wrong.
Especially not in this city. We're not looking.
Especially since we're always talking about how there's not enough men. So
Who am I fooling? Okay, speaking of men, quality men, men of high caliber, of substance.
Oh, wow. Tell us this is.
We have Iceberg from New York.
That is one classy brother. What's going on?
Quality.
Yeah, what's going on, ladies? How y'all doing?
Hey.
I missed y'all, but I'll be listening. Just so that I don't call, I am listening.
Is wifey on your back? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what's going on, Claudia, but keep that between me and you. You know what's going on.
Call me later. Okay, now, what do you think about this topic tonight?
Nah, but I'll tell you the truth. First of all, I just think that you got to be secure in yourself to want to see other people succeed. If you ain't securing yourself, and to me, I like to see rich people, because, I mean, let's be realistic. Everybody can't be millionaires. Everybody got to play their position, find a position that you comfortable with. I don't hate on other cats, but in reality, we all can't be millionaires. Some people got to be in McDonald's. Some people got to be whatever position you in.
Yeah. Who else is going to make my fries? I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right about that. But everybody thinks, I mean, everybody is that kitten look in the mirror and they see a lion? I mean, what is it?
Yeah.
Like, it's probably going to be, I mean, it's easy for you to say because you're not making the burgers, but the people that are,
But hold on, wait a minute. I was 23 years old after I stopped hustling, making $5 an hour, working in the grocery store, making $90 a week when I'm used to spending $150 smoking trees in a day. But I had to say, I got a kid. I don't want to be in prison no more. I got to learn responsibility, and I feel like if you apply yourself, you can make something happen. What's sad for me when I look at all you beautiful women is there's a lot of good men, but maybe you're not going to have the Denzel Washington. Maybe you got to get a nigga and help bring him up. Maybe he'll never be an equal financially, but he can satisfy other needs for you.
As the pigeons laugh in the background.
Been there, done that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We have another caller. We have Dwayne from Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show.
Hey, ladies. How y'all doing tonight?
Hi.
Hey, Dwayne.
What's your comment or question?
Now, Shelly Rios, you might understand this. The Bible says that gifts and callings come without repentance. In other words, ladies, some are naturally gifted to sing, to write, to play instruments. The Bible says your gifts and callings will bring you before great men. So in other words, if someone is naturally gifted to do whatever it is, like you ladies are, too bad. It just naturally comes to you. You were born with it. You didn't go to school for it. It's in you like that for you to go out and to write and to do your poems and to be naturally gifted, business-minded. So if people are jealous because your gift is making room for you, oh well, it's on them. That's their insecurity. So that's all I want to say. You ladies have a good night, and I enjoyed the show.
Thank you.